I, Dr. Edison, Christian over my world best, Asia's best global clinical acupuncturist, integrative medicine, winner 2025, 2026. What is the clinical acupuncture? I was able to when we say clinical acupuncture, this is it. The Lagos State government, in Lagos State there, what they put there is Ikorodu. So Ikorodu has claimed this to themselves. And it will also be celebrated. It will also be, there will be a big event coming up on that by the CDs. Ikorodu produce the world best acupuncturist, integrative medicine. So what do I mean about acupuncture? This is the longest. We can't see this one on the internet. So that means LAUTECH, this is what is going on with your product. So this is the only one we can see, but this is what I use. And this is so using this, we use it for regenerative or nerves, brain, and spinal cord manipulation. That is for that. That is just what we use this. Now, I want to start with this. The role of Catholic Church in history of acupuncture is significant. The name acupuncture was coined by the Catholic Church. Nobody knows that. Was coined by the Catholic Church through Jesuit missionary Reverend Fathers, with efforts of Reverend Father Placid Aviu in 1700. Though, as many will say, a Dutch doctor William ten Leeuwen coined the name acupuncture. There is always a debate that the Dr. Leeuwen coined acupuncture. It is not the Reverend Father that coined it. But there is, in my own, because of this practice are embedded into, it makes me to bring out what history has never reviewed since 1700. They said it is the Dutch doctor, Dr. William ten, coined the name acupuncture. But I now write it this way. Meanwhile, this Dr. William ten Leeuwen is actually a Jesuit missionary Reverend Father Paul. So they say it's not the Reverend Father, but meanwhile, it's the Reverend Father Paul. That Reverend Father gave him scholarship to go and study this in back at 1700. So, actually, before now, Zen, Z-H-E-N, was the initial name of acupuncture. In this case, before 1700, before the visit of Reverend Father Placid to China, there had been Chinese Reverend Fathers that are Jesuit missionary Reverend Fathers dwelling in China, preserving this heritage of acupuncture. Unlike the FIFA World Cup ongoing tournament being played during this month of June 2026, was also found by the Catholic all to promote peace and unity across every ethnic group and race. Acupuncture has seen on the crucifix is enough proof to show that the gates of hell shall not prevail on this heritage, because the divinity of God created acupuncture and have saved so many lives since 3,000 years ago. Unlike modern medicine that began its journey within that 1914. The incredible history of acupuncture is one of the oldest continuously practiced medical systems on earth, and looking at it through a historical lens put the scope of I, Dr. Edison Award into a much deeper perspective. When we look at the timeline of human history, my point highlights exactly why this field carries much weight. I would want to not take much of our time. It is better I print this out, then we can stop it, so that we have other guys that can also come in. I don't want to be the one to be the center of this event. I want this event to touch lives. I will stop this way. I will print it out. I will give the people, then LAUTECH, and look over it. I have been in tune with the University of Lagos, and I was the one who coined the name. They said I should hold my lead. I said, well, yes, I am in LAUTECH, so I will say it to you. I was the one who tried to see how to promote the University of Lagos, which I have done in the past, and it's on their website. that I see how to promote their cell biology department by joining acupuncturist, genetics, genetics acupunctural genetics, acupunctural genetics for the University of Lagos. And the NUC are trying to see all the best they can do. But I thank God that this has drawn me back to LAUTECH. And I believe that the HOD is supposed to be here, of the University of Lagos. Is supposed to be here. That's Professor Ogunfunmi. So, I will stop here, and I believe that with what I want to present before you, I believe I'm going to be saying a lot of this with the students. I know the students will have enough time because there's so much time I believe here. To cut the long story short, my only person that has come with me here, I believe that they will want to have something to share. When I started with the iPod, I said, what will you be able to use to influence this thing about it? And I sat together and I realized, okay, you can present before. So I believe that's an excellent